Hello friends, I'm glad to welcome you to the Pro Business UA channel in the category of unboxing, lost parcel items. So today we have a total of 8, if I'm not mistaken, boxes that were purchased this time. Not at an auction at Ukhrpochta, but from a private individual who deals in selling lost parcels in general. And as I can see from the boxes, almost all of them are from Nova Pochta. So let's take a look at what we have here. In which case, it will be more profitable than the official auction parcels from Ukhrpochta. Let's find out, for example, from this series. I'll immediately say that for 8 parcels, I paid 356 AI hryvnias, which means 200 hryvnias for each. The box we have here is also 200 hryvnias for any size you can see here. Let's go. And so let's start with the obvious. We have here such a Pascalden. As far as I understood, this is Masha's. It's here, but the massager, to be honest, I immediately checked it because, well, it's kind of obvious what's inside. So my wife and I opened it, tested it, it works, but the problem is with the battery. Like, it doesn't last long. Most likely it was given under warranty, and that's how it ended up with us, for example. A new one like this costs 1,200 hryvnias. I don't know if it's possible to replace the massager's battery because, well, it doesn't seem to come apart. If it can be replaced and it costs around 200 hryvnias, then why not? If it can't be, then, well, I don't know. It works for literally 2-3 minutes and then it shuts off. So if you know it can be replaced, please let us know. It would be helpful. And if you could also provide a link to where a replacement battery can be purchased, that would be great. 1,200 for a new one. Well, since it doesn't work, well, it works, but it doesn't work. The battery, as it should, I think it can be valued at around 300 hryvnias. So let's move on to the next one. If you're wondering why the boxes are open, I'll explain. I'm recording this without my wife while she's at work, so she can't see what's inside. And we agreed that she would just open them for herself and see what's what. I got caught. They don't tell me anything, and I continue to unpack and share mainly what's here. There is. We have 2 blankets here. And that's all. So, well, 2 blankets. I understand that they are definitely used. Well, 2 used blankets are some kind of candy. How many hryvnias? 20. 40. Well, 2 blankets for 20 hryvnias each, that's more, but they are used. I know that you can generally not count this, but since we paid 200 hryvnias for it and got 2 used blankets here, we will count 40 hryvnias. They will be useful for the household. After washing, they'll go for the summer and will serve there. So let's move on. We will alternate. Big, small, in a box. I don't know where the leasing is from. We'll leave it here. Maybe it will still be needed. So what do we have here? It will enhance the color, taste, being with us. Well, by the way, what's amazing is that all the data is here. And this, for example, is very, very polite. The unboxings I saw in Vintap, everything is thanks to everyone. Here we have, everything is trendy, solid. So, Lightning. The iPhone costs 800 hryvnias. This is like an adapter to 3.5 from the iPhone. It's a cool thing. I buy them for myself all the time. They often break. Yeah, but it's not here. Unfortunately. Well, that's real. It was a good thing for me because all my microphones for the iPhone are like that. They all go through a life hack with an adapter, but not every time back. By the way, the price here is astronomical, like 700 hryvnias. I get them for 250. It's like some kind of magic. So, what do we have next here? Next, we have two such remotes. And an Apple Red speaker, because there's this thing and there's a pile of dust here. And I want to say that there are two remotes for one speaker. So, well, the battery, there are clips here that block the battery's operation. The remote doesn't work. Here, in short. Is it working? Yes, well, at least the speaker is working. Honestly, well, there was no lighting. The remotes, who cares about them? The speaker, not the speaker. How much? 50 hryvnias. Probably it costs that much. Everything is discharged. So let's count this package as 38 hryvnias. Yes, leftover packing material. We will move on. Well, by the way, I hope, here it will be. Here it will be. Yes, look, right away there will be a new arrival, a mouse. Well, a mouse. The minimum now probably costs 150 to 200 hryvnias. No. Well, okay. Let's give 100 for the mouse. Okay, I'll go. So what do we have next here? Well, this is for repacking. This is trash. They are broken. Well, most likely during transportation. But it's okay. This will come in handy for me. I planned that. Some kind of junk. So it will do. So what do we have next here? Well, by the way, this will also come in handy for me. Look, I, of course, don't know if this can be used for woodworking. Right, if you happen to know. But if this is, well, like bits or something like that, you see? If this can be used for woodworking, then it's a very cool find. For me, it will be. But I will need to find some adapter for the screwdriver because my bit is cast. Okay, set aside. Let's move on. Cordless tool list. Here was the battery flashlight, and as expected, yes, iPhone cable again. Once again, we've come across these items before. We've encountered these before. Elegant packaging, yes. What else do we have here? Well, here I see cables, but I don't see our ball. Oh, by the way, this is also cool. These, metallic, well, powerful, they are not under metal, but under ceramic. So, interesting. And from the previous unboxing, when we found the cables, two of them were not working. Everything else worked. So, okay. Yes. And, well, this into this adapter for the car, such a useful thing. For me, it's like some kind of charger for such things. Also, I don't need it, okay. Well, I think, how much did I say mouse 100? I think here there will be at least a hryvnias. So, okay. And this is not the whole box yet, this is just, and look, there's 200 hryvnias, let's set it aside. I asked something that this is not the whole box, so there's 20 more. That's fine. Yes, headphones. We haven't come across these yet. This type of headphones. It's clear that the material is very cheap, but the fact is we haven't had such headphones yet. I think they can be valued at 50 hryvnias. If we valued a regular earbud at 20 hryvnias. Specialist Dimitro Fortin. And then the box is 250. Yes. The box says Shabrek, there are headphones, but it says Shabrek on the label. We won't be using them. You go out here, you go out there, and 2 Volodya pistols, it would be cool to test them out. So, well, I don't know the price, but let's say they're also 50 each. I think they are worth at least 50 each, so we have 350 hryvnias. It turns out, this box, and we still have 4 left. So Mandarin goes, aha. So they're wrapping on all that stuff. Aha, aha, Japanese decoration. Smile, smiley. He. Cool, cool. You can put it somewhere in the background. There's nowhere to put it here. Yes. 2 organizers. Very dirty. In one organizer there are screws on the head. It twists. Okay. And a scary test, but dead. Okay, well, the organizers, I think, will come in handy. So, and here we have, there's this thing. Well, to understand that this is not for children, by nourishment. Uh-huh. Hardware. How to evaluate this, I don't know. Firstly, I don't know how much it pays out, and secondly, there's a heck of a lot. Like, for the keys, for this whole thing. 50 hryvnias probably, yes. I just don't know how much it costs you. Let's settle for now. 50. Well, here are these, probably 2 Friday. Well, these organizers, I don't know how much they cost. 20 for 2, and here the item is for 5 hryvnias, it says. 10. It was 10 here, probably there. Oh no, here, not this one. There's some junk here. Yes. Here. Trick from G2. There is. Like this, probably. Last year it pulled 150. Yes, let's gather. The balance gathered. I'll put it like this. Dijinka should... Yes, let's go further. Paper to hell. Lamp. On the table, of course. What is a plus? What will be useful? For me, it will also go to the workshop. It will give me light so that I can see to work on the wood in the workshop. I don't know, 150, 50, let's say. Even if it costs 100 in the store, it will go for 50. Here it is. T. 10. I don't know, something very stylish. What is this? A joke. A wiper on itself. I haven't seen anything like this. Check it out. Little shoes. It's a joke. This is either for a doll or something else. I don't know. There's nothing written here. A joke. Well, we won't be valuing this. I don't know how much this could cost. Most likely for dolls. Yes. A mouse without packaging. Wireless, quite cool, but too small for my hand. Well, women can manage. I don't know how much. 50 hryvnias. Yes, lovely hairpins. 0 hryvnias. 2 PLT 20. bones. It's a pity, but there's another box just like it. Well, you, Pavlo, understood. Small pens. Fitness bracelets. Well, from Xiaomi. Trick. Because if they were here, yes, and here. No. I paid for something. Sadness. It was a spiritual walk. I think you could fall from ancient damages and just arriving. I'm so indifferent. As a decoration, it probably works. You can start it here. But more as a decoration, also about 10 hryvnias. And what do we have here? He has a box, a lamp, a mouse, and this alarm clock. Lamp 50, mouse 50, alarm clock 10. Let it be. So 110 for the box. Okay, let's move on. Here we have an obvious thing. Like this. I use these, I have 2 of them. They are so flimsy, like a defect in the selection. And it's just a similar crap. And it really is crap. They can be mounted on a tripod or just used as additional light from USB. The only advantage here is that they work from USB. But in all other aspects, they shine quite weakly. I bought them for 70 hryvnias, something like that, and here they are released expensively. So I think, considering that it's a lamp, 100% works option, unbreakable. The box is slightly damaged, well, 50 hryvnias maybe. Paid 200 for it, if anything. This consider is a separate package. And the last box, by the way, looks the best. Happy without sin, you do not sow. Damn, something heavy. Damn, you're opening it, damn. Such a hiding place. Something arrived. Pack the bags. Yeah. And here. Damn, some crap, that's all. Complete mess. Well, how can you send something like this? This is, damn, just like sending your own garage, damn, for 1,600 hryvnias. Shurik. Borshchivsky. Shurik. Borscht. After voting, the battery here says 1,200. Oh no, both are 3202. I got it. Well, both are busted. By the way, here. You can fix it up. But, well, it's clearly used, and I don't know. Well, there's no charger here. If it's Makita to Bosch, it might fit. And if I can charge it, that would be great. If it doesn't fit, well, I'll do something else with it on my tower. If anyone needs it just for a few hryvnias, take it. So, that's it. Our unboxing is over. The total amount you have already seen. I haven't reduced it, calculated it, or seen it yet, so that's probably all here. Not a profit, most likely. A loss of 1,600 hryvnias. You go nowhere. In my opinion, Ukroposhta is at least a bit better, but the comments are below the video. Which is better, Ukroposhta or such parcels, to focus more on and order more of. I will be reading and responding to all of you. Thank you.